Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a bit of a sad one. It's YAP session number 4. Would have been number 5, but I didn't post last week because of part of today's video. It's not like sad, like I'm going to be crying sad. It's just today's video is about moving on. I graduated high school on Saturday, which was a big thing. So that's why I didn't post last week. I just didn't have time. It was my senior week too, so we had like a bunch of events, prepping to get ready. I went to the beach one day too, so I just didn't have time to film and edit a video. It's whatever. I will be back to posting every Thursday though. But before we get right into today's video, since it is gonna kind of be a little bit of a downer, we're gonna start on a fun note and try and end on a fun note as well. But to start off, let me plug in my phone so it doesn't die. But to start off, we're gonna go through a list I have, and that list is a list of things to do once I am famous. A bit ambitious, but everybody can have dreams, everybody can have goals, you know, like shoot for the stars. Like, I will be doing like at least 2 of these things in the future. Maybe not the near future, but the future. You know? Can't even see because of the sun. I don't even know if you can see because of the sun. Last video, the sun was glaring right on the camera and I couldn't tell until I posted the video. Well, I could tell when I was editing, but I didn't really care. I couldn't remove it. I didn't give a flying fuck. I want to walk red carpet. Because why not? Like, just walk down the carpet, get photos taken, look pretty, get dressed up, have fun. Which brings me to my next one, which is go to the Met Gala. I'd love to go to the Met. Just saying, I'd love to go to the Met. And apparently there's more than just walking the carpet at the Met. I didn't know that, but now I'm more intrigued. I want to know what happens. I want a pretty, nice, fancy dress. Who doesn't want to go to the Met? First of all, if you hate the Met Gala, you just hate gossip. You hate shit-talking people. You hate being true and authentic self. Like, you hate yourself. Why wouldn't you want to go to the Met? You're weird. Thank you. Thank you. One thing I need to do before I die, I'll do it on my deathbed if I have to, is be on Hot Ones. You know, like the little YouTube videos where like they eat the hot wings and they get interviewed. I need to be on Hot Ones. I love Hot Ones so much. Like, you have no clue. Sean Evans, I love what he does. He's immune to the wings. I honestly, there was a point where I was like, he doesn't have these hot sauces on his wings. Like, there's no way he's eating them with a straight face. And Shaq is dying.
And my boys are sweating.
Shaquille O'Neal is dying eating these wings. Tom Holland, I understand, a scrawny little white boy who eats beans and toast every morning. I understand him crying. But Shaq? No, he has to have like just like a plain sauce on his wings, like a literally like dyed water on his wings. Like, there's no way. I want to do like different variety interviews. Those always seem so fun. I want to do like one of the lie detector ones as well. I'd love to do a lie detector one. It seems so fun, and I know I'd fail because I like lying for fun. So I feel like I definitely would get caught on the lie detector one, but that seems fun. I want to also do different BuzzFeed interviews, especially the ones with puppies. I want to do puppy yoga so bad. Like, put me in a room of puppies and I'm not even doing the yoga. I'm not doing the interview. I'm not doing anything. Put me in a room of puppies and I'm leaving with 5 of them. I don't care. I'll take them all home. I don't care. I want puppies. I want a dog so bad. I have a stupid freaking bird who literally bit me, and I went to move my finger away from him because he bit me, and he decided to latch on and almost fall off the couch. A puppy wouldn't do that. Puppy might do that, but... Oh, and then to circle back, the last thing on my list is circling back to different red carpet events. I want to be an interviewer on the red carpet events. I want to go to the Met. Do they get interviewed at the Met? I don't think they get interviewed at the Met. Do they get interviewed at the Met, right? Yeah. They have to. Yeah, they interview people at the Met. I'm a Chamberlain, duh. Yeah, but I'd love to be an maybe I can kill like 3 birds with 1 stone. I go to the Met Gala, I walk the carpet, and then I interview people, other people on the carpet. And then I watched a red carpet event, I went to the Met, and I interviewed people at the red carpet, on a red carpet event. And I'd probably be interviewed too. Hopefully I'd be interviewed too by someone there. So there we go. 4 birds, 1 stone. Just bring me to the Met. Have me do it all. Have me run shit, bitch. I couldn't run shit, but have me run shit, bitch. I'll run that shit up. So now that we just yapped about that for a little bit, let's get into the actual topic of today's video, which is moving on. First on my list that I slightly talked about at the very beginning of the video is graduating high school. What the fuck? The entirety of high school felt so long because my first year was COVID. Halfway through 8th grade, we shut down, and then I went to a brand new school because I decided to go to a trade school. So I was at a brand new school. I didn't know many people except for like a few people from my sending town, and I was online. Like, I didn't want to show my face. I didn't want to do anything. I was spamming my Snapchat private story more than I've ever spammed anything before. But I think that's gonna become a lie because I spam my Instagram story with like reposting things all the time, and I slowly started posting on my close friends list. So maybe we'll get back up to that. But freshman year was such a weird time. It was, I don't even remember it. I have a horrible memory. Trauma. But I have a horrid memory. So like I don't remember most of it. I was friends with this one person who everybody who I like ever really talked to always said that she wasn't a good person. I don't even know if any of the stuff they said was true, but it ended up getting to me and I ended up dropping her, which I kind of feel bad. But then at the same time, if I was still friends with her, I wouldn't be friends with the people I am friends with now. And the friendship with her felt very rushed and honestly a little bit forced. And it got to the point where I was just exhausted being friends with her. Like every single time we'd hang out, it would only be to shit talk other people. That's all she'd do is talk about other people. And it's like, yes, I'm sitting here right now and I'm shit talking her, but like that's the truth. Is what I'm saying. I'm saying that her is the truth. Like when I hang out with my friends now, we'll talk about other people, but it's people we both know, people we both have beef with. It's like, I know these people, I can chip in about these people, I feel comfortable talking about these people because I know these people and I know what they did for a fact. Versus she'd be like, oh, do you know so and so? And I'm like, I've never heard of them. They showed me a picture, because usually like if they go to our school, or I went to school with them at one point, I'll know who it is if you show me a photo. She showed me a photo of them, and I'm like, do they go to, like, oh my god, if you've never seen this person before, do they go to our school? And I'm like, oh no, they're from like 4 towns over. And it's like, how do you know this person? Why are we talking about this person? I don't care about this person. And it's like, yes, it's good to like let your friends vent about people, but it'd be like something so fucking stupid. It's like, oh, well, they'd be like, they did this to my friend's cousin's dog's sister's owner. And it's like, how does that pertain to you or to me? They did nothing to us. You barely even know the person that they did something to. Why are we talking about them? So that just got exhausted. But then sophomore year, we were still kind of getting into like slowly going fully in person again. People were still wearing masks until like halfway through the year. So that's when I think sophomore year, beginning of sophomore year, when I met Destiny, who was here the video before, when we talked about the things we hate. That's when I met her through a mutual friend who we're both not friends with anymore. That's for the better. That ended this year. And sophomore year was honestly a pretty good year. I think that's one of the best years I had in high school, was sophomore year. And I somehow made it through sophomore year. I know I just said it's like the best year I ever had, but it's also isn't, because that's when my stepdad first started getting sick. And my mom was also in school with me because she was doing a program that the school offers during the day for people to become LPN. So she was doing that, so she became a licensed nurse practitioner, whatever LPN still stands for. She became that while she was there, and it was honestly a good thing. I had science last period, and I didn't talk to anybody in that class, so I felt pretty alone in that class. And my mom usually ended her school day around the same time I did, or they'd be let out early. They'd be let out early a lot. So she'd be like, hey, are you across the hall? Because my class was really right across the hall from her classroom. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, let's go. So we just walk out the side of the building and we'd go home. And it was a good time. Junior year, what happened junior year? What didn't happen junior year? A lot happened junior year, especially in the second half of junior year. My dad died. So that was a great year. And then me and Destiny spent the entirety, almost the whole entire freaking school year, in our math class playing Roblox in the back of the room. And he didn't tell us anything. He didn't tell us to get off our phones. He didn't tell us to do anything, but whatever, that's fine. But he left notes on our report cards, too distracted in class. You never told us to put our phones away. If you told us, hey, yes, it's common sense, you're in the middle of class, why are you playing Roblox? But we were bored and we didn't want to do our work, so we just played Roblox. But if he was like, hey, the phone usage is a little too much, please put them away, we would have put them away. We wouldn't have played Roblox if he told us not to play Roblox. He never explicitly said we couldn't play Roblox in the back of his class, so we played Roblox in the back of his class. Nothing ever happened. So he made a dead dad joke too that year, and I had him again this year, and I saw him at prom this year, and he literally, my math teacher goes, hey, I'm sorry about the time I made that, and he gets really close to me, but he still says it very loudly, dead dad joke, because his dad is also dead. So he made the joke to connect, and I was like, oh, it's fine, don't worry, I forgot to tell you it's ×2 now because my stepdad died in April. So it was a lot junior year, between the friend group falling out, my dad dying, and my stepdad was still kind of sick. He was getting better at that point, but he was still kind of sick. So senior year, this senior year didn't feel like a year. It doesn't. I was barely in school because I went on co-op in January, so I was never really in school. Because every other week we're in shop and then we're in academics. So the weeks I was in shop, I was working instead of being at school. At Walgreens, I felt like I wasn't really in school. What else do I have on this list? Because senior year is just not much to report. I don't really remember it that much. Talked about it in the last video. Quitting my job. It felt like a big weight was lifted up off my shoulders, and I felt so relieved. Do you want to start door dashing? Once I'm 18, which is on Sunday. This Sunday I turn 18, so I'm gonna start door dashing soon, so I'll get the money. But for right now, for the next week, I'm broke, and I'm getting my eyebrow pierced on Sunday, hopefully. The place in town is having a flash sale, so if me and my sister get there in time and they're able to, we're both gonna get our eyebrows pierced. And then July 3rd, I'm getting my first ever tattoo. I'm getting 2 tattoos, and I can't wait for that. I can't wait to be tatted up. I want this whole arm just full of little random tattoos. I can't wait. And I want a back tat, I want a tramp stamp, and I want the little lower stomach on both sides tattoos. But I'm gonna wait until I lose weight. We'll see where I am at the end of summer for that, because another thing I have on my list is working on myself. I've gone to the gym so far twice this week, and it's Tuesday, so I'm doing good. Tomorrow I'm going to the beach, so hopefully I go swimming, and that will count as my workout. And then Thursday I'll be back at the beach. Friday, not that back at the beach, back at the gym. You guys ever start craving something you've never had? Because that's me with Wingstop right now. I don't know why, but I've been wanting wings, and every single time I eat chicken wings, I literally ate chicken wings today. But every single time I eat chicken wings, it doesn't feel the same. And I think I just want Wingstop. And I've never had Wingstop. And it's not even oh, you've seen the TikToks of the Wingstop ranch. I hate ranch. I hate ranch with a passion. So it's not the Wingstop ranch that I want to try. I just want Wingstop. So I'm going to try and see if I can get Wingstop this weekend. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. One last thing before I end this video. The other day, I downloaded the app, Love Island. This is not sponsored, by the way. This is just me exposing myself and my screen time. I downloaded the app, Love Island. For those of you who don't know what it is, Love Island is a show. It's a dating show, and it's an app. I don't know if the app came first or the show came first. The show probably came first, and then they made it into an app. But I started playing it at 11 o'clock at night. There is 55 minutes of screen time for that day for that app. Guess what time I went to bed? 4:30 in the morning. I checked my screen time later that night because I'm I know I was on this app for way too long. How long is my screen time for that day? 5 hours and 28 or 22 minutes. I spent almost 6.5 hours on that game in the span of less than 12 hours. And I'm not even done with the first storyline, the first season. I have 3 more episodes left of that season. And then I'm done. And then on to the next one, and I will be spending a lot more time on it too. If my phone, if Apple had oh, your app's wrapped, this would be number 1. Love Island would be #1, and it's because of this past week and a half, I'll say. Not even, I think it's literally been a week. Who does that? Who spent 6.5 hours essentially on an episode? Because that's what it is. It's like episode, just Love Island version. Who spends that much time on it? Me, apparently. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed me yapping on about things I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. I just hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you never miss a Thursday video, a YAP session ever again. And like I said earlier, no, you're not going crazy. I didn't post last week. I was just busy, so I didn't have time to. But have a good day, guys.
And shit, there's a lot. Like, never do heroin and never do meth. Never go to parties below sun.